Cabanga ngivuka ebuthongweni. Cishe ngalala. It's a Thursday. It's marching day. It's marching Thursday. Jacinta. Still nothing. And unoyaza obo abahambe bayaboshwa. Bayaboshwa manje obo abahambe bakho left and right. Are you going to pay for those people to be released from prison? Bo abahambe who are taking up the responsibilities of the immigration officers. They are now being arrested kadi one by one ngama group. Kadi group ba tshwarwa. Jacinta, when are you going to Oranje? I bet you if you guys went to Oranje, none of this thing would be happening. 23 July 2026. I said about Jacinta. I said about sip. Right now they even have a reality TV show. Nothing about Oranje. Bo phakela bathi izwe lethu liyahamba mara 3 million hectares of land or acres of land were taken from his ancestors by white people, the very same white people that Phakela is afraid of. Batho ba ko lako marched to a business that was owned by a white man and said, you must chase away all foreigners. They are asking a foreigner to chase away Africans, labeling them as foreigners. You must chase away these people and employ South Africans. Like chase away one African but hire another African. The white man said, nix, open your own company wena. And do that. Umlungu Dede said, brav, ngcono uvule yakho business ke uzoqashela bona laba bantu, which is a valid point because uJacinta and Ngizwe no Phakela ba busy ba matcha mo strateng, but they are not using all of this money and all of these funds into building skill development businesses. They are not. This funding they use for transport and fuel and accommodation and food is the money they could have used to start a business. It focuses on skill development. Cause bahambile. And in order for them to be employed in companies, they need to have the right skills. Huh? How are you going to be a truck driver if you don't know how to drive a truck? Or you don't even have a code 10 or code 14 license? How are these people going to be machine operators if they don't even know how to operate the machine? How are these people going to operate the tuck shop if they don't even have the necessary background and the knowledge and the training on how to operate a tuck shop? Right now, I saw a video where this guy was saying, no, the South African government, the South African government must now give South Africans training on how to operate businesses. These things that they are free. You can do the free online course, the free short course. You can go on YouTube and watch an entire podcast or an entire watwati showing you how to run a business. Government, the very same government that oppressor to teach them how to operate businesses. And then I'm not even going to forget the fact that on the 26th of September, a group of white people are going to go to Washington, D.C. with 3,000 crosses that represent 3,000 white farmers that were killed by South Africans. You are busy chasing away Africans or non-South African citizens from South Africa. Kadi 26th September, the white people that you owe your loyalty to are going to tell Trump, when I South African, you guys are busy killing them being their people in South Africa. You guys are killing their white farmers in South Africa. You are not solving nothing. And now businesses are struggling. Bahambile. The businesses are sokola, the businesses shut down. Even the sugar cane plantation or khateking, low net struggling. The sugar industry is taking a knock. The farming sector is taking a knock. So do you see these white people, you guys say we are not going to go to white areas and protest in what areas, or much is not going to go to areas that have white people living in them. The white people living in those areas are the ones they are exploiting Africans from all over the country and all over the continent. Because my brothers and sisters have left. Now suddenly the farming industry is taking a knock. Kantu, who has been working in the farms all along, they've been exploiting black people. And remember, white people just exploit black people. They don't even care what kind of black person you are. They will exploit you just because the color of your skin is brown. They are going to exploit you. When they don't see citizenship, they don't see all of that nonsense. They just see the color of your skin and they say black. And then they say, yeah, we are going to exploit you. You are busy matching. The farms need people to work there. And now the people who are going to work in the farms are going to be South African. Remember, South African is very expensive to employ, if we're going to be honest. South Africans are very expensive to employ because on top of that, a South African has to get paid the minimum, or there's a whole salary range of what the market has to offer for a certain position. So if someone is going to be a machine operator, because you are non-South African, that company has the option of paying you only 5,000 rand. But because you'd be South African, the company has to pay you 10,000 rand. Which means that companies, for employing one South African, they have to spend Boma twice or 3 times as much as what they would be spending employing a non-South African. They've pulled some strings for them to even cross the border. When we tell you guys to go to Orania, when we point the right people, these are the people you should be fighting, you don't want. When you want to fight the people at the bottom. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. This entire thing is like someone giving you an instruction to say, chop that tree down, or I need that tree to be removed from that point. Remove that entire tree, I don't want it there. What Match and Match is doing is that it starts by going for the leaves first. Your version of chopping down a tree is going for the leaves first. You start with the leaves. Once you are done removing all of the leaves from the tree, now you're going to start with the branches. And then not the thick branches, the smaller one. You start with the smaller branches. And then it's a size. And then only you start chopping from the top of that tree stem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 helan uyahlanga isihlahla bese ukhona uzofika kuma roots. When you are not chopping down the tree from the root straight and removing it completely, cut it in half and then remove the roots. Done. Or remove the stem from the roots in the ground and whatever. You are not doing that. Match and Match's approach is that we are going to cut down the tree by starting with the leaves first. Once we are done with the leaves, we have a sense of direction of where we are going. But in order for us to do this, we are going to chop off this tree once every week. We are going to work on cutting down this tree once a week. On a weekly basis. So this week we are chopping off the branches. Then the other week we are chopping off a different size of the branches. Hello. Hi Berek, Jacinta. Tamawe Orani. If you want to solve the corruption, go straight to the source. You can't solve corruption by beating around the bush. You can't. And if you go after white people, nothing is going to happen to you. Because if then something happens to you, then it's clear that now you are heading in the right direction. But because you are walking around here, when you are harassing black people, it means you are doing everything that's wrong. Because you are fighting your own kind of people. You are fighting your own kind of people. I make sense into idea, my darling. Jacinta, when are you going to Orania, Jacinta? Oh, Jacinta Batu. Jacinta, when are you going to Orania? When are you going for the actual target market? When are you going to go after the people who are taking the land? A business cannot operate without land. People walk on land, animals live on land, the water, land, businesses, land. Yonkinto operates on land. When are you going to Orania? Orania is just practice. Ke practice kwa. When you go to Orania, ke practice kwa, my darling. Wa practice a fella, quick run. Wait, tsep ya buya. That's what Orania is. Quick nje. Then once you are able to take back the land in Orania, born, Western Cape independence is nothing. Because also explain to me how you guys say these people are flooding South Africa, they're taking over South Africa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But a group of white people want to take the entire Western Cape province and turn it into their own country, just like Orania. Orania is just a smaller scale version of what they want to achieve in the Western Cape. Do you see? They are taking Israel, they are taking your country. They want to take a portion of your country and turn it into their country. But somehow, the people who are taking the country from South Africans are the people who are here to serve black South Africans, to work hand in hand with black South Africans. The people who are here to say, I can operate a business that can fill this gap so that you don't have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will sell fruits and vegetables in a mobile trolley for you. I will do your hair and nails and lashes for you at a discounted price. I will open a tuck shop in your neighborhood so that you don't have to go to a shopping mall or a shopping center to buy something that you can get in my tuck shop. Instead, the people who are bridging the gap, between South Africans and poverty are the target. You must remove the people who are bridging the gap, so that the people who have stolen the land can fill that bridged gap. Jacinta. Ubhekile njalo uNkulunkulu. Umdali unibhekile nje nonke, especially namakholwa, the priests and the priestesses and the what obo pastor nani who are like, yeah, these people must go. Unibhekile njalo uNkulunkulu. Xosho wakho ubhuti, usisi wakho, unibhekile njalo nje uNkulunkulu. Amadlozi